WhiskyJason here. Whisky Live Dublin 2023 together with
Anthony Gannon.
And what is your role now at JJ Corry?
I am production manager at JJ Corry.
All right. What does that entail?
Oh, that entails making the whiskey, doing the blends, putting it into bottles, and all the fun side of things.
The fun side of things.
Yeah.
So I just talked about Eric. I knew him a little bit, and now you're the new replacement for Eric.
I'm Eric Light.
Yeah, I would have said new and improved version. Oh. All right, younger, better looking, very nice. Yeah?
Flattery will get you everywhere.
It will, it will. All right. So we have Louise. She started everything at the very beginning.
Yep.
She is the original bonder of.
Absolutely, she brought it back. Yep. She brought it back from the dead.
Yes.
It's amazing what she's done, really. I think, as you probably know, about maybe 200-300 years ago, bonding was how most places got their whiskey. It would be, the idea of one distillery having a single brand is a comparatively recent innovation. In the past, I don't know if you've ever been to an old Irish pub, you would have seen these sort of ceramic jugs above the bar, and they would have like whiskey written on it. And that is how whiskey was distributed to people back in the day. Pubs would buy directly from bonders, and those bonders would have bought directly from the local distillery, who would have been like fairly mercenary. They would have sold to anyone. And that all went away with the crash in Irish whiskey, and we brought it back. It's amazing that it took this long to bring it back, but I'm very glad someone did.
She has fought a lot of fights, hasn't she?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Bureaucratic as well as others. Very good.
I don't even want to know half of it.
Now you have a new bottle design, if I can say this correctly.
We do.
Right?
We have recently rebranded.
Yes.
So this is part of our core range. This and this.
I'll take this. So we have here
the Hansen.
That's
There's
a story here as well.
Yes, that's a grain. Grain in ex-bourbon barrel. It is 46%, and that is part of our flagship. Very sweet, very vanilla-ish, high vanilla. Some people would say that very sweet is a synonym for cloying, but I would disagree with them myself.
So you went with the 700 milliliter because you can now import them into the States as well, right?
Yes, we do 750s in the United States.
Okay, but you're now doing 700s now.
We do 700s domestically and in Europe, but in America it's 750.
Okay, very, very good. So that's good. So I remember this is the size, and this is what I used to have.
Oh yeah.
All right, Germany, especially. All right.
Everything's bigger in America.
Yes. All right, now we have here the
This is the Gale. This is our best impression of an American bourbon.
Yes.
Tennessee whiskey. It's it is a blend of single malt and grain. It is also 46%. And it was aged in Tennessee bourbon barrels.
All right, very, very good. Now this has to be batch number, I don't know, 55?
Well, you see, it's definitely up there. That's why we decided to cut out the whole batch thing at all, because we'd be at 1,000 now or whatever. So it's just the Gale, the Hansen now.
Very, very good. Now why the Gale?
The Gale is a type of bicycle. JJ Corry, Louise's ancestor, the original bonder, he developed a modification of a bicycle and he called it the Gale. He had a patent for it as well. It's those really old-timey sort of black bicycles. It's a modification of one of them.
Okay. Hansen was actually an excise man, wasn't he?
He was, yes, a gauger, but of course it would have been vulgarized into gouger by the locals.
Yes, of course. Very good. We also have don't we have the flint?
The flintlock.
The flintlock.
Well, now, I know you Americans love your guns.
Yes.
So you'll enjoy this.
Oh, this is 15 years of age. Is this standard now?
This has just won first place at the World Whisky Awards for the best single batch. And it is 6 different single malt barrels blended together in a muscatel, married together in a muscatel. 15 years old.
Wow.
Batch number 2 was 14 years old. And batch number 4 is going to be 16 years old, because we're pulling from the same barrels each time. There's a lot going on here with this one. It's incredibly layered. Every time you take a sip of this, you notice something new about it. it's an explosion of fruit in your mouth, and that's the influence of the single malt in it. The whole story of the Flintlock is that on the farm there's a house that dates back to the time of the famine, and when they were renovating it, they found, wrapped up inside of a cloth, a gun with ammunition inside of it. Clare back in the day was a lot of anti-British rebellion going on at the time, and so the house was called the Safe House because, well, we don't know what the hell was going on back then, but nothing too savoury.
Right. Very, very good. Now, where can we find you online?
www.jjcorry.com, or you can find us on Instagram at jjcorry.
Excellent. Now, your bonding premise, what we call it, is not really for visitors.
Oh no, it is. Okay. You can come and visit us. You can't just like walk up. You have to book in advance.
Yes.
Our tour guide Caroline Sheedy, she's Louise's cousin. Right. She does a great tour. So we bring you in. We walk you around the rack house. We open up a couple of barrels and we let you drink it straight from the spirit thief if you want, or from your hand if you prefer. And then we take you back into the house and we sample the whole range. Yes. And we send you away very happy.
Yeah, very, very nice. Very rurally located.
I think even Google Maps has trouble finding us. Yeah. But fortunately, the bus drivers and tour guides, they know where we are.
Drivers know where that is. And there's that nice little code in Ireland called?
The Air Code, yeah.
Yes, and that's the way I found it when I came there.
Yeah? Ah, well, you can look it up and you will find it. It's Chapelgate Whisky Company or JJ Corry, and you will find it.
All right. Anything in the pipeline that you can talk about? Anything new that's going to happen in the next year or so?
We have recently just released this for James Fox. Yeah. This is one of our Bonders editions for James Fox. Only 180 bottles ever made. And I think it's nearly sold out by now. It was released just Wednesday. It's currently Saturday.
What's special about this?
Well, this is a 6-year-old single malt split between an Amontillado sherry cask and an Oloroso sherry cask. Now, this is 6 years old, but those two casks gave with both hands when they were aging. It might as well be a 10-year-old for the amount of flavour that went into it. This was my first project when I came on in February, and I was pulling my hair out getting this thing ready. This was a real challenge, but it turned out beautifully in the end. And it's my personal favourite. It's a bit like drinking a liquid vanilla pastry. It's gorgeous.
Very, very good.
Currently, we have a couple of experimental things going on where, some of our more weird and wonderful casks are coming online now. They're reaching full maturity. And
well, weird and interesting was Battalion, right?
Yes, that was a tequila. That was married into a tequila. It's a 6-year-old single malt. That is sort of like the echo of a tequila, mixed with sort of like the fruitiness of a single malt. It's quite lovely. I quite like it. But we have other things coming online. We have like X-Rye casks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to push the X-Rye on people today, and everyone's like, "Oh right, oh." Because I think people expect like a really spicy kind of a smoky, overpowering sensation, but I think the Irish whiskey has really mellowed it out and turned it into something really unique and really beautiful to try. I'll give you some of it later on, and you can judge for yourself.
All right. Well, that was a lot of information. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Together with
Anthony Gannon.
Yeah. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.